Megan. I tried to do this video with Leila and it was just craziness. So I promise that sooner or later she'll be in one of these videos. But this was our video for our top books for toddlers, or just specifically for Leila. Leila absolutely loves books. She brings books to me all day long, and knows the word book. She calls them boos. And when she wakes up from her nap, she asks for a boo. You know, anytime she wants to read a book, she brings it to me and holds it up and forces me to read it to her all times of the day. Books aren't really a part of our nighttime routine, as far as like in her room or in her bed, which probably will change as she gets older. But yeah, right now we're just kind of reading her all throughout the day. So the first book I want to cover is a local book. It's written by a local artist and children's book writer that lives here in Seattle in Pike Place Market. And she wrote a book. It's called Day at the Market, and her name is Sara Anderson. It's a really beautiful book. It's I've read this to Leila since she was little. I thought it was a really cool book. It was actually given to us by a friend who came to visit us and bought it for Leila. So I've been reading it to her since she was really little. It's kind of big, so I won't open it up. But she loves to look at the colors and pictures when she was little, and it has just a little bit about, you know, the artist has really cool designs as far as, you know, drawings are, and there's cutouts, and it's just cool because it's a part of where we live, and Leila will, you know, love seeing a book about her city, and I think it's just a really cool book. She also does another series of books. This one's called Fruit, and she also does one that's the vegetable book. It's just called Vegetables. I can't find it. It's somewhere in our home. But Leila loves this book. It just has, you know, the words and the fruits, and they're colorful, and it teaches her, you know, about fruits and healthy eating. And actually, when she gets to this, one of the pages here, Let's Have Some, which is like a bowl of berries, she actually puts her mouth up to it to go eat it. So Sara Anderson is the author's name of that. The second book series that Leila really, really loves is Katz. Her last name is spelled K-A-T-Z. And we first got this book, which is Where is Baby's Belly Button? And it's really cute. It's a flat book. Leila loves flat books, and I think this one pretty much started it for her. So it goes, where are baby's eyes? And you flip it up, and they say under her hat. And then it goes, where's baby's mouth? Behind the cup. And actually, because of this book, she's learned her body parts and points to them while we're reading. And she loves to lift the flaps and look at the cute faces. And she actually learned a lot of words from this book. One of her first words was bubble, and I'm because of this book, I'm pretty sure, because it says where are baby's hands and under the bubbles, and she would start repeating bubbles after me when I would read it, and every time she gets into the bath now she says bubbles. So it's just a really cool book. And then we also, just to add on to that, we've got this box series that has 4 different ones in it. I got it on eBay at a really screaming good deal. You might be able to still find it there. But it's got 4 books in it. It's Where's Baby's Mommy, Daddy and Me, Grandpa and Me, and Grandma and Me. And whenever she reads this book, she says Grandma Susie. That's my mom's name, Grandma Susie. So she'll say Susie, Susie. So she just really, really loves those books, and they're all flat books as well. And they all just have like a little story, like Grandma comes to visit, and they're just really cool books. So that's number 2. And the last book that I wanted to cover is a book that was just given to us recently by another YouTube mom. Her name is Marie, and her channel's name is Bits and Clips. She gave this book to Leila, and we just really love it. It's called How Do I Love You? It's by Marion, Dane, Bauer. And it's got this really cute little girl with this blonde curly hair, and it's just about, and they may actually make a boy version of it. It's called I Love You Through and Through. It has a little boy in it. It's just a really sweet book about, it talks about relationships between you and your child, how much you love them, and then relationships within their world. So, like example, I love you as the bee loves a fragrant flower. I love you as the bird loves a song to sing. Things like that, where they learn about the world that surrounds them and what makes the world go round, kind of thing. And I just really love the last page, so I'm going to read it. It says, I love you as the moon loves each shining star. I love all that you will be and everything you are. It's just a really, really sweet book. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys have any other questions about this, feel free